Hey, this is Jim Katsoulis, and I wanted to make a quick video for you talking about the difference between weight loss and weight mastery, because I think this can explain why a lot of people struggle not only to lose weight, but more importantly, why they struggle to live at their goal weight, okay, which is ultimately the real goal here. So if we look at this chart, we have our current weight down to our goal weight, okay, where we want to be. Now this is the weight loss phase, all right? But if everything goes according to plan, what's going to happen is you're going to get to your goal weight in a relatively short period of time. Okay, so it might take a couple months, might take a couple years, but once you get there, you want to live there forever, right? So once you reach it, you want to spend the rest of your life living at that goal weight. Okay, and that's the weight mastery phase. Now, the big problem is that a lot of times people only focus on the weight loss phase. They say, well, once I lose the weight and I want to lose it quickly, once I lose it, then I'll figure out the maintenance part. Okay, but the problem is when we approach it that way, what a lot of people do, what I see a lot of my clients doing before they work with me, is that they say, okay, I want to lose the weight as quick as possible. Let me cut 30 to 50% of my calories, sometimes even more. And so as soon as you start cutting 30 to 50% of your calories, it's really hard to maintain it. And this is why we get these numbers. 39% of people don't last a week on a diet. 75% don't last a month on a diet. And ultimately, 95% of people fail to maintain their weight using dieting, okay? So what I'm suggesting to you is if you put weight mastery as the primary goal you're looking to achieve, it's a different approach, okay? Because you want to look and see, again, this isn't exact, but you want to figure out the percentage of weight you want to lose, okay? So let's say you're 200 pounds and you want to be 160 pounds, okay? So that'd be 20%. And so now we're talking about a 10 to 20% reduction in calories. And so yeah, you may lose it slower, okay? But you're setting yourself up for a much better chance of success because it's not so intense, right? And if you have more than 20% to lose, what I would suggest is you break it up into stages. Again, I guess what I'm trying to say is you want to have a longer term time frame to this whole thing. And what I always recommend people do is think about your weight loss almost like going to college. And it's like give yourself a longer time frame and make the goal to master your weight so that you can live there forever. We've gotten so conditioned to just think about the weight loss phase and how fast we can make it happen that we're using ridiculous strategies. It'd be like if I wanted to play the piano and the first day I say, okay, I'm gonna practice for 8 hours. Well, great. I practice for 8 hours, the next day I can't even move my hands or my arms, right? And so now I can't practice for the rest of the week. And that's a lot of times what we're doing with the weight loss. We're choosing extremely unsustainable plans, and we're doing them because we just want to lose the weight quickly, but we're completely ignoring this phase here, the weight mastery phase, which is what we ultimately really want. And so I want to put this idea in your mind because for a lot of us, it's not even there. We're so conditioned through all the weight loss marketing about, let me just lose as fast as possible. But you can make the process easier if you bring a little more patience to it and you give yourself a little bit more time. And you may be saying, well, I don't want that. I want to lose it right now. As long as you approach it that way, you're making it much, much harder. And these are the statistics for that approach, 95% failure rate. And so a lot of times we don't know what the alternative is. And I'm telling you what the alternative is. It's mastery. It's you giving yourself a longer period of time to create the strategies, the mental programming, and gaining the support to actually learn and master this area of your life. How to eat, how to live in a healthy way so that you can comfortably maintain, achieve and then maintain the weight you want to live at. Okay, so I know when I say it out loud, it sounds like common sense to me, but we never ever hear this. And I can tell you, again, as a weight loss coach, my goal is always focusing us on weight mastery, to take the pressure off yourself to have to lose it all instantly. Again, it's that framing around the process that is making it harder than it needs to be. I promise you, it's a hard process regardless. Any form of change in learning and mastery is. It takes time, effort, making mistakes, learning from those and growing. But this is not working, right? We see this over and over and over again. I'm sure you've probably experienced it. We all have. When we do extreme things, we can't maintain it. And so the alternative is to focus on mastery and to give ourselves some more time. Give ourselves, again, depending on how much you want to lose and depending on where you're at, give yourself 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. It's not that ridiculous. And one last thing I want to say, for a lot of people, especially start getting around the age of 40 or so, it seems that they've tried so many weight loss plans that they can't get themselves motivated anymore. right? So they know they want to lose the weight and they know they should start some plan, or they think they should, but they can't get themselves to do it. And I think it's because as you get older, you get smarter and you know that you've tried all these extreme weight loss plans and they don't work for you. You can't keep them up. And so now you feel like, I don't know what to do. But you keep relying on those old extreme plans, okay? Well, this is the alternative, committing yourself to mastery, giving yourself a longer period of time, okay? If you want support with that, again, there's probably a link around this video, or you can go to programyourselfthin.com, okay? That's the system that I teach and I share with my students and my clients to help them truly master their weight from the inside out and from the bottom up, creating a foundational approach to truly transforming your weight for good. From day one, we're focusing on maintenance, okay? Everything's about this weight mastery long term because I want you to have the body, the health, the energy, everything that you deserve forever. I don't want you just to lose weight quickly. Again, what's the point of that? Okay, so I want you to start thinking about that when you're thinking about how to lose weight. Please stop with the extreme plans. You might lose a couple pounds quickly, but will you be able to maintain it? That's the important part, all right? So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day.